door's unlocked.
There's a light switch to your left. Please, take a seat at the table and make yourself comfortable.
Okay, this is kind of creepy. I know I gave you my word that no one would know about this meeting, but your note, the thing that made me call you, you're saying that you are the vampire vigilante? Do you know how crazy that sounds? I mean, it's only because you convinced me the tipster that I'm even here. Thanks, by the way.
You are welcome. How is the boy doing?
He's doing great. Luckily that perv hadn't done anything to him, you know, sexually. Anyway, you said things about the tipster's phone call that haven't been made public. I know because my dad's a lead detective. You already know that, don't you? You signed a note with a big V for Pete's sake. What's that for? Vampire or vigilante?
My name is Victoria, and I am a vampire.
Like the blood-sucking, cross-hating, 22 burn in the sun kind of vampire.
Crude, but essentially true.
Alright. Okay. This is all very Anne Rice-ish and all, but I think you ought to know that I have a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it, okay?
You do know that a gun cannot harm a vampire, do you not?
It's clear you're a nutcase, and I'd rather you're not coming any closer.
Has your father never taught you not to point a weapon at someone unless you intend to use it?
Yeah, of course.
Then why is your weapon not loaded?
It's loaded just fine.
Come now, I know you are lying. Gunpowder has a distinct odor.
What?
You truly wish to keep me at bay? Your garlic breath will do the trick.
Wait, you can smell my breath all the way over there?
Yes. It is quite revolting.
Ted's garlic bread is awesome. Wait. Okay, you're creeping me out. Maybe we'll do this some other time.
Coming back for the loaded weapon will not make a bit of difference.
Lady, the gun thing was a lucky guess.
Peter, wait. Charlie Smith's body was disseminated with a syringe to the carotid artery. I assure you it will be worth your while. And I give you my word, no harm will come to you. I have never broken my word. Besides, I do not harm the innocent.
How do you know about the syringe? That hasn't been made public either, and the tipster never mentioned it.
Simple. It is my syringe.
There's over 4,000 here.
5,000 to be precise. I came across some unexpected cash last week.
All this for an hour of my time?
Precisely.
Alright. You have 56 minutes left. You mentioned a business proposition over the phone.
All in good time. I would prefer not to be recorded.
Hey, this is the way I do an interview. Take it or leave it.
As you wish. I suppose the first thing I must do is convince you that I am a vampire.
Nice cake. Very Renaissance. I have a friend who works at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. She has one just like it.
She has good taste. I find it is excellent at blocking the chill night air.
Friday, May 31st, 2013, 12:06 a.m. Please state your name for the record.
I have been known by many names. My birth name is Victoria Sasha Hilbert.
Mind if I call you Vicky?
You may call me Victoria.
Okay. You know, I don't recall any syringes in any of the Dracula stories I've read or seen on TV. If you're truly a vampire, why didn't you just bite the creep on the neck?
Times have changed. Technology has forced me to be more careful. I cannot afford to leave any DNA evidence, and I always always use gloves. A 60cc syringe to the carotid artery. The tubing and blood short bags work quite nicely.
Uh-huh. Are you sure it's because you don't have any fangs? I mean, where are they? Why don't you just show me your vampire fangs right now?
That would be unwise.
Oh? Why?
My fangs appear in a heightened state of emotion. Or hunger. They best avoided around those I do not wish to harm.
How convenient.
Besides, I rarely feed on humans anymore. My connections with the medical community enable me to maintain a consistent supply of blood.
I see. So you're a doctor, too.
Yes, a qualified surgeon in OBGYN, and I have a PhD in genetics. My certificates and diplomas are downstairs in my laboratory.
You have a lab downstairs.
A fully functional surgical suite and genetics laboratory. I could show you if you would like.
Later, maybe. Thanks. So, let me get this straight. You just take bags full of blood out of hospitals on a regular basis, and no one asks any questions.
Oh no, I have hospital staff at about 28 hospitals who do that for me. Hospital personnel misplace things all the time. A missing bag of blood here and it goes unnoticed. Besides, I have a 30-day supply of whole blood in my refrigerator right now. You can see for yourself if you would like.
I think I will. My, you're just full of tricks, aren't you? Wow, that's a lot of blood! This is dated May 24th, 10 p.m. Is this?
Charlie Smith's blood? Yes, it is.
Dude, you actually drink this stuff?
Unfortunately, the additives enable me to produce blood cells without damage to the bitter aftertaste. I only use this supply in the event of an emergency.
There's no food in your kitchen. You know, I've heard of people like you who drink blood and worship vampirism. Not only is it a disgusting habit, but it's also very dangerous. With all the human pathogens nowadays, you can catch something really nasty.
You cannot contract human diseases. Besides, hospital blood is screened. And I definitely do not worship vampires. I am a vampire!
Those hospital people that steal blood for you, they don't ask any questions? They don't have a problem with it?
No, because they cannot remember taking the blood nor giving it to me.
Huh?
I have exceptional powers of suggestion, which you would call mind control. It's an invaluable talent I use to ensure that my habit is not discovered. Ever so often I use it to obtain information or to make vile souls like Charlie Smith sash themselves.
Let me get this straight. Are you telling me that you used some sort of mind control to force that murderer to give you Tommy Tucker's location, and then you somehow made him use his gun against himself?
Exactly. What is so funny?
So now you're telling me that you're a hypnotist.
Oh no, hypnotists cannot force someone to do something against their will.
Okay. This, I've got to see. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Excuse me.
Come on. Make me tell you something right about myself.
Very well. First, tell me the time.
Sure. It's 12:28 and 34 seconds.
Peter, answer all my questions and remember nothing.
Never eat garlic!
For the time again. Understand?
Yes.
Something personal. How old were you when you first lost your virginity?
21. she found out I was still a virgin, she took me back to her apartment to teach me. That's the way she put it. Man, did she show me some things? She had the softest...
Enough! How long did you date her?
We really didn't date. We were bed buddies for several weeks. Then she went back home to Bolivia. I think of her now and then. I sure hope she found someone worthy of her.
That is sweet of you to say. You are a good man, Peter. Look at me. Do you like what you see?
Oh, yeah. You have the most awesome boobs.
Why, thank you. Peter,
Yes.
would you like to kiss me?
Yes.
Oh!
For eating guard before entering my home again.
Right! Oh,
Okay.
what time is it?
I just told you. It's 12:28.
Please indulge me. Check the time again.
It's 12:31. How is that possible? It was just 12:28.
That is because I've had you in a trance for the last 3 minutes answering my probing questions. You're highly accommodating, I might add. Many juicy details.
Oh, like what?
Well, you like older women and you find my trust attractive.
Lots of guys I know would say the same thing.
You lost your virginity at the age of 21 to a Bolivian woman named Rachel upon discovering you were still a virgin.
Whoa, hey! That's impressive. I don't know how you did that. I don't remember a thing.
Now, do you believe me?
I believe you were with Charlie Smith last Friday night, and that somehow you made him kill himself, and then you collected his blood for some freakish habit of yours. Okay. Just for the sake of argument. Let's say you are a real vampire. Why all this? What do you want? More importantly, why am I here?
Finally, an intelligent question. Peter, I've been watching over you, observing you for some time. Do you remember that night in the alley 2 years ago? You were walking home from the movie theater when 3 men tried to mope you.
How do you know that?
Truth is, I know many things about you, Peter. I know you wish to join that Harvard journalism program, but cannot afford the substantial tuition.
Lots of people know that. The alley? I didn't tell anyone. I got knocked out and hardly remembered myself.
One of them knocked you over the head with a gun. You would have been shot if I had not intervened. I scared them off and helped you up. Remember?
I remember. You beat the crap out of those guys.
Truth is, Peter, I've known you since you were a young child.
What?
You were born in London, England. Did you know that?
No.
Fortunately, your parents died in a tragic car accident when you were very young.
Holy crap!
What?
You're...
A vampire? What brought on this sudden epiphany?
I couldn't see you in this.
A mirror. Very clever.
Just stay out of my head and stay away from me.
Oh, come now, Peter. You have nothing to fear from me.
You knew my birth parents?
Yes, I did. I also knew your mother's parents and her mother's father.
How old are you?
Old. Very old. Peter, I was the one that brought you and gave you to your adopted parents. And since we're a lovely couple and they wanted a child so badly, I knew they would raise you well. It was a sad day indeed when Mrs. Benson passed. I am very sorry for the loss.
Can I have a glass of water and some more light?
Certainly. Make yourself more comfortable.
I don't understand. Why have you been watching over me all this time?
A sense of duty, I suppose. Your great-grandfather was my sister's son. My sister and I, we were identical twins.
We're related?
You are my last living relative.
Funny. I always wanted to know my family lineage ever since Dad told me I was adopted. I had no idea where to start. They literally found me on their doorstep. Now here you are. My really old ancestor happens to be a blood-stealing, mind-controlling, lab-loving, gunpowder-sniffing vampire.
Stop being so cruel! Oh, there's no need to call me names. I never asked for this. I was once as normal as you. I was a victim. I never even saw it coming.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Wasn't sure you had it. Sorry.
Suppose it is time now that I inform you of my business proposition.
Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm all ears. The way this evening has been going, there's not much else you could say that would surprise me.
When I was human, I was unable to have children of my own. After I became a vampire, I learned that vampires cannot have children as well. For decades now, I've yearned to have a child of my own. I've longed to know the joys and challenges of motherhood.
And what does this have to do with me?
Well, I would like you to find a surrogate mother. Naturally, she must meet with my approval. Since you are my last living descendant, I would like you to father the child. A simple insemination procedure will do. My lawyer will draw up the paperwork waiving your parental rights. Of course, you will be paid handsomely for this service. More than enough to get you into that Harvard journalism program.
Okay. I was wrong. Let me get this straight. You want me to find you a woman who will bear you a child for money. And you want me to donate some of my spunk so that you can use it to knock her up?
Your paraphrasing skills are truly eloquent.
How on earth are you planning on taking care of a baby? I'm assuming you sleep during the day. Hey, you're not planning on turning the child into a vampire, are you?
No, of course not. You wish that on anyone. I can't believe you would insist that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I get it. You're a good vampire, and I'm sure you'll make a fine mother.
You can go without sleep for a while. Of course, when she is young, it'll be easier. I'll train her sleep schedule with mine. But more difficult as she gets older and starts school, until she can understand the truth about me. I will make it work.
How much money are we talking about?
$250,000. I will pay you $25,000 to start. $25,000 after you found the appropriate woman, and $200,000 on the birth of a healthy baby. I will pay the woman $150,000, which is more than triple what a typical surrogate earns. I will split the first $50,000 over 8 months, and she'll receive the rest upon the birth of a healthy baby.
You're serious about this?
What? She must agree to be my patient and come here for all the lab tests and OBGYN appointments. She must also agree to live here during the last 6 months of her pregnancy. I need to ensure she is taking good care of herself and following a proper diet. Foods are becoming more and more toxic these days.
That part about living here for 6 months, finding someone suitable who will agree to that, I don't know. Not to mention the whole vampire thing. This is insane. I can't believe I was even considering.
Here, think of this as an opportunity.
Look, you seem like a nice lady, but this is too much.
Peter, please stop. Don't go.
You're talking about life-altering experience! I'm just not ready for that.
Please reconsider. I need your help.
Just stay away from me.
Reconsider and stay.
You know, if I were to do this, I'd have a next to impossible time keeping it from my roommate. He's real nosy somebody. Always getting into my stuff.
Well, why not stay here? Rent-free, of course. 5 bedrooms upstairs I never use.
Here? I don't know. Where's your TV?
Television dulls the mind. I never watch it, nor do I own one.
Well, what about the internet? How do you keep informed?
The old-fashioned way? By reading newspapers and other literature?
You want a normal woman to live here for 6 months without a TV, a DVD player, or the internet? Impossible!
Here, buy what you think is necessary.
Really?
Anything you need to make yourself more comfortable and ensure the success of your task.
Anything.
Anyway,
All right.
I take it you've accepted the job?
Yes.
Excellent. I'll need a sample.
Sample?
A
What?
semen sample, of course. I need to ensure all is well before I make that sort of investment. The bathroom is over there. Call me when you're done.